We are going to see Moqui Caves, which is also called Moqui Caverns. This is in Utah, a little bit north of Kanab, maybe a few miles north. This is actually a very short, very quick, and relatively easy hike. And then when you get up there, you're supposed to see these beautiful little caverns. It's not a very big place and it's not a very long hike, so this is definitely not a destination hike. But if you are in the area, it's worth to see it. I'm actually camping out here only like 5 minutes away, so I figured I will go take a look. But this is one of those best kept secret places. It is on the map. If you use Google Map, it will say Moqui Caves or Moqui Cave, but don't confuse it with the museum, which is almost right next door to it, also called Moqui Cave. And this is a cute little museum. You go in and they have all kinds of artifacts and all kinds of cool stuff. I've actually been there 4 years ago, so I'm skipping it this time. So I have my doggy with me and we are ready to go. And I said this place is the best kept secret. I was definitely right. It is only marked by this orange stick. And my map was correct, so I pulled up, but I had no idea where to look or what to look for. There were no signs or anything else but that little stick. But luckily there were some other people there who actually just finished the hike. There is a little area where you can pull over and park, and they told me to just follow the path, and it's, you know, it's not that hard, so I should just follow it and just keep going. So I did that. This place has actually quite a few paths you can follow. There are always footprints everywhere. The good thing is you can't really get lost because you're out in the open. You're not that far. You can always turn around and go back to your car, or you can even just look out to the road and just find a way to get back there. So you don't have to worry about it, but you're just going to be going towards the left. That is where most of the paths lead. This is where it gets a little bit trickier because there are no marked paths or trail, so you just sort of follow it up and you're just going to be walking on this huge rock. You need to have some good hiking shoes. They need to have good traction. If you have tennis shoes, you're going to easily just slip down and fall, and you could fall very deep. So hiking shoes are a must. But other than that, I would say most people can do this hike. Even young children, you know, they're kind of closer to the ground. Just, you know, if you have a child that's especially clumsy and they're very young, that it might not be for them. I would also say most dogs can probably do this. But again, if you have a very particularly clumsy dog that's just not good with hiking, then I wouldn't take them. But Misha is doing really well here. When you get to the top, not that far from the caverns, unfortunately, the first thing you're going to see is all these carvings, this graffiti carved into the rock face, and that is very disturbing. I don't know why people would do that, but it's a lot of people. I guess they just follow each other doing it, but you just have to ignore it. You can't really see it on this video. I was trying not to focus on it so much, but it was very disturbing to see. So then you just keep on going, and there are some areas where it looks like, you know, you're walking on the side, but it wasn't so bad. The interesting part is that we came back, me and some other hikers, we came back this way, and it was so difficult. It was just seemed like we were gonna slide down on the way back, and I was thinking that I don't remember going this way. I don't remember it being hard at all, and it wasn't on the way there. The dog had no problems actually at all, but us humans on the way back, we had a little bit of issues. But just keep on going, and as you see those holes in the wall, that's where you're going. Those are the caverns. and we have made it. This took me maybe 20 minutes. It really wasn't that long, and it wasn't that hard. And then when you get up top, you see these caverns. It looks like someone built a home with all these little tunnels and everything. It's really not that big. And once again, the only thing that will jump out at you besides the beautiful area is all this carved in graffiti. It is so hard not to notice because they're everywhere. And I couldn't even take a picture really where there was no carving on the wall, and that was just disturbing. I'm sorry. It kind of took away a little bit from this place, but otherwise it is very pretty. I would say the best time to take this hike or to see this place is in the evening at sunset or before sunset, and we were about an hour before sunset. And the reason for that is because this is facing west, and as you can see, and that's when you will see these beautiful colorings and just how the sun sets and everything. And also, it is right now super hot. It's 100 degrees here, so if you come in the summer, you definitely want to come in the later hours, even though it's still very hot. In the spring and the fall, I guess it wouldn't matter so much. But like I said, because it's facing the west, it would probably be best if you come at sunset time. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, this is not a destination place, but if you are in the area and you're stopping anyways, you might as well come and take a look. It will take maybe an hour of your time, and like I said earlier, make sure you do it in the evening before sunset. Right now it's summertime, so the sun goes down at 9 o'clock. It's plenty if you go out there like at 7, 7:30 or 8 o'clock. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.